Coach, you want to just open up that?
Well, you know, obviously towards the end, that's probably not how you draw up how you want a game to end, because we were giving up layups. And with the offense that they run a dribble drive motion, and so their spacing is really good. They really try to drive the ball to the basket, and then they're kicking out for threes. Well, I felt like a great deal of the game, and we guarded that pretty well. Towards the end, we weren't wanting to give up threes, so we weren't helping. We gave up layups instead, and then they're fouling us. We missed a couple of free throws late, which probably could have maybe put it away a little bit earlier. But bottom line, you know, in the end, we ended up winning the game. But whenever someone looks at that score or watch the game, it wasn't the prettiest finish that we could have had.
Well, and Coach, you did get off to a little bit of a slow start offensively, where they were making some baskets and your team wasn't. What did you tell them at that point? Things turned around about midway through the first half.
Well, you know, the thing about it is you got to try, and as a coach, it's difficult to do this too, but you got to try not to ride the roller coaster of emotions. You know that with the way that their offense is designed, they're going to knock down some shots, and who knows when it's going to happen. But if you allow yourself to get caught up in that and not just play through it, it could be a long night for you. Well, in that case, yeah, we were able just to settle down. Defensively, we started playing much better, and we were getting out the shooters. We were able to stop some of their layups. But you know, there's no secret to it. We knocked down shots. You know, I thought that Rachel Wallace played a really, really good first half, and then Emily kind of got on track there and started knocking down shots. And people always talk about that they really got to have a great defense. Well, if you can't knock down shots, it's going to be a long game for you no matter what game you're playing. So if you're fortunate enough and you can knock down enough shots, we'll take our chances on the defensive end.
Coach, I thought our real key was, of course, they got a little foul trouble there, but I thought a key was you got home to one shot there for several minutes, and that kept them from, you know, getting some momentum, allowed you guys to come back.
Well, I thought the foul trouble was an issue, and for them, and that's probably speculation. You probably have to ask her that. But I knew the first 4 points of the game were foul shots, and I thought that we were able to get their post player in some foul trouble who had knocked down some earlier shots. But then you're right, we were able to get stops. We held them to one shot. We were able to block out and rebound, and any time that you can go ahead and do that, you're going to have success because you're able to get the ball out and push it in transition. And I felt like the transition was another area, especially in the first half, that was big in this game. We were able to get some of those misses, turn them into points down the other end.
Question for Emily. There was an important sequence. They had just pulled the 59-57, and then I've got to get the name here. Madison Thames intercepted the pass, took it down, got the free throw. Foul free throw. And then they missed a three-pointer. You guys grabbed the rebound, and then I thought it was a cool play, and that you guys set it up. And Emily, you spotted 23. I'm sorry, I don't know. But anyway, on the back cut, Rachel Wallace.
Rachel, yeah.
Was that a set play, or did you just see her come free?
Yeah, no, it's not set, but I kind of know whenever I catch in the paint, people are probably going to be running at me because it just happens. And Rachel's always very good at cutting back doors, so I just hit her. I look for her a lot. Celicia's really good at it, so I just have learned to look for those kind of cutters because I know that that's what I'm going to get for other people. So.
You know, a lot of people think some of that stuff looks designed, and it truly isn't. We run a motion, and then that's sometimes. To be honest with you, it's ugly, but there's a lot of times it's beautiful, and that's one of those plays that is beautiful. But the best way that we usually say it is we try to teach our kids how to play versus teaching them plays. We want them to just go be players. You know, and we've got one that's sitting right next to us that is a player, and we want to allow her to every opportunity that she can to do what she does.
Emily, go ahead. Emily, you mentioned the team 1 for 8 to get started. You guys make points from the free throw line. You had 2 points in the early going. When you started hitting shots, really was a signal, it seemed like even for the team to start making shots in the first half. Obviously, you finished with 33, but it really picked up when you came up and started making some shots too. Your leadership role there?
Yeah, I love that role. That's kind of like who I am, who I've always been. And so, like, I know it's hard whenever you think about it, like, oh, I really need to get rolling, help my team get rolling, but they're so good about helping me out because whenever I was struggling, Rachel was doing well in the first half. She was picking up some of my slack, so helped me get rolling, so then once I got rolling, then everyone gets rolling, and it's fun at that point, you know. But, yeah, I am a leader on this team. I'm a senior. It's my last year. It's my last go around. So I guess you could say people look to me for that because that is my role. That's what I do on this team. So.
How did that compare with your high games of the year, the 33 points?
Gosh, it's just like, I mean, I've had higher, not very many. I mean, 33 is pretty good, but this one always feels the best because it's tournament play. So, you know, when you go out like that during the tournament, it's a big deal. It's not just like your other, you know, I've had quite a few 20-point games. I've had a 40-point game, but when it's in tournament play and, you know, like you had 33 points to keep playing and to keep going, like that's something special and it feels really great.
Can you both talk a little bit about getting over the first round hump?
I'll let Emily do first unless you want me to.
In the past few years, well, I was just so ready. I kept telling the girls, I was like, don't let this game be my last game. I was like, this is not how I'm going out. You know, we didn't win the first round games the past 2 years, and my freshman year I wasn't here, but we didn't even go to the tournament. So I was like, this is my last year to do anything, and I think we were all so ready. We were pumped about it. We were talking about it all week. We were so ready for this game. So it feels really great to get past. We've already accomplished more than, you know, I mean, we have so much more left, but it feels good to already get over that hump and to just keep going.
You know, you can take a deep breath and relax a little bit, I think, and especially the way that this particular year is designed, where you play on Thursday and we've got Friday, and then we can go ahead and prepare for Saturday. It's nice. It's a nice reward, but there's no doubt whether you want to call it first round hump or whatever it is, you want to end up you want to play on in the postseason. And in certain years that we've had in the past here, we've had the NCAA tournament to look forward to. Well, this is a year, and I know because of the voting and on the NCAA level, we have to win this tournament to keep playing. We can't get an at-large bid this year. So I mean, it'd be very, very unlikely that we could get an at-large bid. Well, in past years we could do that. So we kind of knew that we were going to play on. This year we know we got to continue to win to end up playing on. And you know, we want someone like Emily and Sheree Kaiser, those seniors. We want them to be able to play on. And I know that they want to.
Coach, you guys broke 100 today. You had 33. Did you guys save any for the semifinal for Saturday?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know that you can use them up, but maybe that just means that we found our groove on knocking down shots. But one way or the other, whatever it took to win this game, then hopefully we can do that same thing, whether it's scoring 50 next time and winning, whatever that number is, that magic number to finish, and that's what we want to do.
Good job, both of you.
Anything else? Congratulations to Coach, and we'll see you on Saturday afternoon.
Appreciate it.